Hey, SNL's 37th season ended tonight with a stellar hosting job by Mick Jagger and a really sad farewell from one of the giants of the Saturday Night Live family. Now, if you didn't know better, you might easily have mistaken Mick Jagger for a regular, if a bit older, member of the SNL cast. He was that good, slipping in and out of characters and shining in what I think was the best scene of the night, in which he played an insurance executive stuck in a karaoke bar full of Mick Jagger impersonators. It's number one on my list of must-see scenes, and I've posted a link to it down below in the description portion of this video. Overall, though, I'd have to say that this was one of the most unusual shows SNL has put together in quite a while, with Mick Jagger switching back and forth from music to comedy. Now, they open with one of their creepy but very funny Lawrence Welk parodies, and it's second on my list of must-see videos for the night, in which John Hamm made a surprise cameo, followed by a super well-delivered monologue by Mick Jagger. But the show really surprised me when they trotted out one of their many game show parodies, and I'm not a fan of these, but they actually managed to squeeze some laughs out of me with it. But the biggest disappointments of the night for me were the Reverend Al Politics Nation sketch, which I didn't find funny, mostly because the real Al Sharpton show is so annoyingly bad, and then the night's digital short, Lazy Sunday 2, which was a sequel to the first digital shorts video ever created for the show. Chris Parnell made an appearance in it, and while it wasn't actually bad, it just kind of let me down because it just didn't have that zaniness and freshness which made the first Lazy Sunday a huge hit on the show and on the internet. Mick Jagger sang a number of songs throughout the show, being backed up by different times by the Foo Fighters and then later by Jeff Beck in doing a really strange blues song which Jagger said he wrote about the presidential election, in which he warned people to never let Mitt Romney cut their hair. Advice which I think we can all agree upon, as I hope we can all agree that the third best scene of the night was the return of their Californian soap opera parody. I loved these sketches. And they had a cameo in it by Steve Martin wearing a wig, which made me do a double take. But the true highlight of the show was at its end when the cast assembled on stage in their graduation gowns and Mick Jagger announced that Kristen Wiig would be moving on after 7 years on the show. She took a tearful turn on the dance floor with Jagger, all the cast members, as well as Lorne Michaels, and it brought to end, tearfully, the 37th season on the air. Now, I'll be back on Monday with a special video looking towards the show's 38th season and a lot of the changes which seem to be in store for it. Thanks for watching. Remember to check out those links below and be sure to hit the subscribe button above so you can catch all my other videos. And Kristen Wiig, thank you for a wonderful 7 years.